Sorry for the technical problem. Sorry for late. Ini dimulai saja, Pak. Guidance and blessings. Therefore, without any hindrance, our salawat and writer. Gentlemen, writer for this material is school is yours.
Thank you to Aku for give me a change for an opportunity. So now let us moving on the topic about insecurities and how to beat it. That will be explained by Anastasia Pujiastuti. Uh, Let me introduce the presenter. Her name is Anastasia Pujiastuti. She was born in Subang, 6 May 2003, and her hobby is playing badminton. So Anastasia, for Anastasia, time is yours.
Thank you to Naura. Thank you to Naura Al-Zahra and Akuila Mahafortuna. I will take over this opportunity. And good afternoon, everyone. Well, here I would like to present my presentation about insecurity and how to beat it. So let us start it. I want to share screen with you all guys. Kelihatan semua. Can you see all the screen?
Still low. Yes, I see, but you. Yes.
Well, so this is our theme today, insecurity and how to beat it. Let me introduce myself first. Yeah, after moderator has, let me introduce. My name is Anastasia Pujastuti, and I was born in Subang, May 6, 2003, and I am in senior high school 1 Subang.
Anastasia, are you there? Anastasia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Wait for a minute because there's something problem with my screen. Yeah. Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from senior high school 1 Subang, grade 12. My hobby is playing badminton. let's get started to the material. The first one is wait, insecurity. Despite your accomplishments, do you feel like a fraud destined to be exposed? Do you feel that you don't deserve lasting love and the partner will leave you? Do you stay at home afraid to venture out and meet new people because you don't feel you have enough to offer? Do you feel overweight, boring, stupid, guilty, or ugly? Most of us feel insecure sometimes, but some of us, sorry guys, but some of us feel insecure most of the time. The kind of childhood you had, past traumas, recent experience of failure or rejection, lonely, social anxiety, negative benefits about yourself. Sorry guys. Perfectionism or having a critical parent or partner can all contribute to insecurity. Now let's get started to definition of insecurity. Insecurity is a feeling of uncertainty, a lack of confidence, or anxiety about yourself, but soon you will make friends and forget about your insecurities. It can also describe the state of being open to danger or threat. Insecurity is an inner feeling of being threatened and or inadequate in some way. And there is three common forms of insecurity. Type 1 insecurity based on recent failure or rejection. Well, recent events in our lives can greatly affect both our mood and the way we feel about ourselves. Research on happiness suggests that up to 40% of our happiness question is based on recent life events. The biggest negative contributor to happiness is the ending of a relationship, followed by the death of a spouse, job loss, and negative health events. Since unhappiness also influences your self-esteem, failure and rejection can deliver a double whammy to your confidence. And the second one is type 2, lack of confidence because of social anxiety. The fear of being evaluated by others and found to be lacking can lead you to feel anxious and self-conscious. As a result, you may avoid social situations, experience anxiety when you anticipate social events, or feel self-conscious and uncomfortable during them. Past experience can feed your sense of not belonging, not feeling important or interesting, or just not being good enough. This type of insecurity is generally based on distorted beliefs about your self-worth and about the extent to which other people are evaluating you. Most of the time, people are more focused on how they are coming across than on judging others. Those who do judge and exclude are often covering up insecurities of their own, and so their opinions may be less than accurate. And the third one is type 3, insecurity driven by perfectionism. Some of us have very high standards for everything we do. You may want the highest grades, the best job, the perfect figure, the most beautifully decorated apartment or house, neat and polite kids, or the ideal partner. Unfortunately, Life doesn't always turn out exactly the way we want, even if we work extra hard. If you are constantly disappointed and blaming yourself for being anything less than perfect, you will start to feel insecure and unworthy. And what causes insecurity? Most of us feel insecure sometimes, but some of us feel insecure most of the time. The kind of childhood you had, past traumas, recent experiences of failure or rejection, loneliness, social anxiety, negative beliefs about yourself, perfectionism, or having a critical parent or partner can all contribute to insecurity. Well, what are examples of insecurity? Well, the first one is jealousy in a relationship. You get jealous of someone who seems to flirt with your partner. The cause. You feel uncertainty about whether your partner loves you, is attracted to you, or the other person. Will leave you, will hurt you. This uncertainty is certainly understandable. Relations of all kinds are filled with uncertainty. The common reaction is lashing out at your partner, making them feel less trusted, possessive, or unsatisfied with your relationship. The second one is irritated with the way someone acts. You see someone acting a certain way, like maybe they are being annoyingly brazy confident, and it irritates you. The cause? Often it's not really a problem with the other person, but insecurity about yourself. You'd like to be more confident than the other person, and so when the other person seems confident, it touches a wound of uncertainty about yourself. Common reaction: you get irritated with the person, shut yourself down to them, judge them, putting up a wall between yourself and others. And, and the third is procrastination on a difficult task. We procrastinate not because we are lazy and weak, but because a task is uncertain, uncomfortable, overwhelming. The cause, the insecurity often comes from not knowing how to do it, fearing failure, feeling like it's too difficult for you. Common reaction: put off doing the uncertain task, going to a distraction or easy task that feels more secure. And the fourth one is jealous of someone on Instagram. This applies to all social media, not just Instagram. You see someone on there that has qualities or a lifestyle that you want, like they are beautiful, fit, living glamorously, and etc. And you feel jealous. The cause, insecurities about yourself, whether you are good enough in the ways this person is showing up. Also, understandable as we all have uncertainty about ourselves. Common reaction: you feel bad about yourself or irritated with the other person, and this can lead to a number of actions like stalking the person with jealously, criticizing yourself more, or comforting yourself with affirmations. Yes, sorry. Well, the last one is worried about an upcoming trip or event. You have a trip or upcoming event that feels uncertain, so you are worrying about it a lot, maybe even thinking about not going. The cause, just the uncertainty of the upcoming situation causes insecurity. It's not your usual situation that you are comfortable and familiar with. The common reaction? Lots of worrying, trying to control the situation by over-planning, lots of research, and considering avoiding the event or trip. And, well, everyone, I want to ask you, is it bad to be insecure?
Yes.
Yes, bad.
Well, well, you're right. We all have insecurities, right?
Yeah.
Everyone faces insecurities at some point in their life. Is it normal to be insecure?
I think yeah.
Yeah, it is very normal. Is it bad to be insecure?
I think yes too.
Yeah, I would like say yes to. I remember I always ask the same thing to myself. What is something that you wish you could change about yourself? And my answer will always be the same too. My smile, my acne, and the way I see myself. And it has probably happened to you where you say that you are a loser, a failure, that you hate yourself and cannot do anything right, believing that you are not good enough. Yeah, I've been there too. We have, we have all been there. You're not alone. But don't let those insecurities linger on you for too long. Insecurities will not only disrupt your daily lives, but also can reduce your quality of life. It can also lead you to a depression where you are always afraid to do or try new things. To overcome your insecurities, my advice is just embrace joy, laughter, excitement, and commit yourself to having fun. Instead of living a life dictated by others, choose to write your own script. And also stop comparing yourself to other people. Everyone has their own unique set of experience, talents, abilities, skills, and knowledge. So believe in yourself. Yeah, we move to the next slide. How to beat insecurity. The first one is forgive the past. If your insecurities have been shaped by a relative or authority figure criticizing you, recognize this, start to forgive them. Understand that they were driven by their own insecurities, struggling with their own demons. They behave imperfectly, but we all do. They weren't right in what they did, but you can understand it nonetheless and forgive them for their bad behavior because holding on their resentment isn't helping you. Let the past go one step at a time. The second one is accept all of yourself. Pause and take a self assessment. Notice the parts of yourself, both your body and your inner self, that you don't like. Take a look at these parts of you and see if you can send them love. See them for the imperfect parts of you that they are. Deserving of love as a friend who is imperfect also deserves love. Think about how you treat this imperfect friend and be the same way toward yourself. Give yourself assurance, give yourself compassion. Embrace all the parts of you, nobly bits and all, and see beauty in them. They are what make you who you are, and they are wonderful. The third one is try to stay positive. Try to stay positive all the time. Spend more time like you can spend more time with the people who live you and let in the information that supports you.
I think
The
your
fourth one
voice
is
is so
embarrassment.
Anastasia.
I'm sorry for the noises. Let's move to the fourth. Embrace non-comparison. Comparison of yourself with how other look. Pardon me. Yeah, comparison of yourself with how other look, what they're doing, what they're traveling, how much fun they're having. It's never a useful comparison, and it actively harms you. Instead, when you see someone else, they for successes. They're on a completely different path from you, and they can be happy and enjoy time, and you can too on your own path. Wish everyone well, but see their awesomeness as a different from you. And the last one is develop trust in the moment. Through all these practices, start to develop a trust in yourself that you will be okay. Develop a trust in the moment that it will unfold and all will be well. This develops over time by making a small prediction about the moment. This moment will turn out okay too. And then seeing if the prediction comes true. Yeah, maybe that's all for me. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Thank you to Anastasia for the explanation. I think you have to end your screen there first. Okay. I would like to give the audiences chance to ask if there's something unclear. You can ask in the section comment or raise your hand and mention your name. Is there any question from the audiences? Yeah, for Hannah Maulina, ask. Don't forget to unmute your microphone first.
Bagaimana untuk tips-tips tertentu saat kamu menghadapi insecurity itu sendiri? Tips-tips yang spesifik yang menjadi habit saat menghadapi insecurity itu.
Okay, thank you for your question, Hannah Maulina. Anastasia, please answer Hannah's question.
Well, let me answer it in bahasa. Baik, Hana. Jadi, mungkin ada trik-trik dari aku kalau misalnya aku lagi mengalami insecure kayak gitu, pasti kan setiap orang itu pasti pernah ngerasain insecure, bukan? Nah, seperti yang telah dikatakan tadi, insecure itu adalah sebuah, apa ya, mungkin kita pernah mengalaminya semua, dan yang tips dari aku kalau misalnya kita lagi insecure dan aku sendiri sudah menjalaninya, yaitu misalkan kita insecure-nya karena lihat posan orang di Instagram ya. Nah, tips triknya yaitu jangan membandingkan diri kita dengan orang yang ada di Instagram itu. Karena apa? Pastinya orang yang dipost di media sosial itu pasti versi yang terbaik dari dirinya. Sedangkan kita membandingkan diri kita dengan mungkin kelemahan kita dengan kelebihan orang yang ada di Instagram itu, dan itu tidak adil, tidak bisa dibandingkan seperti itu. Dan kemudian mungkin kan sekarang sudah teknologinya canggih ya, banyak YouTube kayak gitu, kata-kata motivasi, terus kata-kata pembangkit semangat, gimana caranya nggak insecure lagi, mungkin itu juga bisa diterapkan, mengurangi insecure kita. Terus cobalah buat curhat ke teman dekat atau ke orang tua bisa, karena buat ya terutama buat perempuan sendiri pasti kan kalau misalnya curhat itu mengurangi beban kayak seperti itu. Terus mungkin try to positive thinking aja, terus berpikir positif ya. Mungkin itu tips dan trik dari aku, dari saya. Apakah terjawab, Hana?
Sudah terjawab. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. You're welcome.
Terima kasih untuk Hana. Sorry, we don't have any much time. So, oh yeah, don't forget to fill the attendance list in comment section. I think we will we will give back the opportunity to Aquila Mahafortuna as a host.
Well, I want to say closing statement first. Feeling insecure is a human thing. Everyone must have valid. I also often feel insecure. Insecure is a feeling of insecurity because they feel they are inferior to others. Consider himself lacking, having too long insecure feeling. Insecure kills me slowly. Maybe we should start self-love to reduce the insecure feeling. Yes, accepting all the shortcomings and strengths that exist in oneself. Not comparing ourselves with others, not following the standards of others, and not putting happiness in others. I know it's not easy, but let's try it together. You can do it, guys.
So to audiences, let's be confident and don't be insecure. So yeah, for Aquila, time is yours.
Thank you, Nora. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps enough so that I can say as host, no more or less, as well as mistakes I said, either intentionally or not. I really apologize. Thanks for your nice attention. And goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Untuk Pak Yandri atau Ibu Tin, apakah ada saran atau komentar yang ingin disampaikan?
Ya, mungkin Bu Tin dahulu, Bu. Izin.
Baik, Bapak, silahkan.
Izin, Bu Tin. Izin mungkin Bu Tin dahulu. Bu Tin. Oh ya, mungkin tadi dari presenter langsung host ya, tidak lagi kembali ke moderator baru kembali ke host. Tapi dari presenter langsung ke host ya. Sesi yang terakhir, closing statement. Tadi closing statementnya Anastasia langsung ke Aquila ya.
Sempat ke moderator dulu, Pak.
Sempat ke moderator. Mungkin saya sempat tidak mendengar karena jaringannya yang di sini sedikit gangguan karena saya sudah mencoba ganti jaringan tadi. Ada sedikit gangguan jaringan. Oke. Ya, mungkin sudah baik, sudah bagus. Sudah ada closing statement-nya. Mungkin tadi saya tidak sempat dengar moderator closing statement-nya moderator mungkin karena ada sedikit gangguan jaringan.